Well, welcome everybody. I'm Professor Bartlett and I am your instructor for Math 113 Trigonometry, which is an awesome course. It's a course I've taught for many years and it is rigorous. And please keep in mind that this is a 10-week course, so we're accelerating this course to do it in 2/3 the regular time, which is 15 weeks. So it's going to be very important that you keep up with all the work that's required, because it's most likely going to have work due just about every day of the week. And so it's important that you get very familiar with the course website. Make sure you know where everything is. Make sure you look at the calendar, the schedule set up in several places, and be sure that you know how to get into My Math Labs Plus, which is where your graded homework is. Keep up on the discussions. Make sure you go to the discussion area and see what the requirements are for the discussions as well. So a couple of other things to keep in mind here. Your first graded assignment is through My Math Labs Plus, so you can find it there. And it's due on March the 3rd, which is Sunday. So it's very important that you get yourself set up and you understand exactly what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to do it and when it's due. Vitally important. Make sure you familiarise yourself with the syllabus so you know where your grades are coming from, and it describes the course setup. Basically we're doing 7 different sections. Alright, we're doing basic concepts of circular functions, applications of triangle trigonometry, the use of trigonometric identities, understanding inverse trig functions, solving trigonometric equations and inverse trigonometric equations, and graphing trigonometric functions, as well as doing some applications using the sine and cosine rule. And so this is going to go fairly fast. The textbook is available as an e-textbook through My Labs Plus, so make sure you know where to find that. There are recorded videos for each section of the course, so that you can find these. After the instructor's commentary, you'll find worked examples, and these are videos that the lead instructor has actually made for this course. But I also will be posting some of my own videos in the maybe in the discussions or in the news items, depending where I think it's going to be most useful. So you can also keep an eye out for those. All right, most important, really pay attention to this. It is really important that you get the proof of participation done. There's a small discussion that you have to do to ensure that you prove that you're actually participating in this course. This is a federal requirement, and we have to know that you are actually participating in the course. If you do not do this, there's a couple of things that will happen. One is you won't be able to get access to all the course materials, first off, and so you won't know what you're supposed to be doing. Secondly, you will be dropped if you don't get it done by the due time. So make sure you get it done. All right, it's open till the end of day on Sunday, March the 3rd. So please make sure you post straight away to get access to all the course materials and to ensure that you don't get dropped, because it's not easy to get you back into the class. So the only thing you really have to do is not a very significant thing. You just have to create a post in the discussion area of what your understanding is about the term trigonometry, where it originated, and what the foundational concept is for trigonometry, for the study of trigonometry, and what is that foundation that we actually build upon for trigonometry. Not very rigorous, but it is directly related to the course, and it's very important that you actually get that done. Right, keep in mind there's a couple of things here as well. There are quizzes for every topic, so there are 7 topics, so there's going to be quizzes for every topic. And also make sure you're familiar with the grading system, so you know how your grades are going. All grades will be kept in My Labs Plus, not in D2L, so if you want to see what your progress is like, then do it through My Labs Plus. But however, basically there's going to be chapter discussions, all right, 7 items of those. There's 30 homework items, there's 7 unit quizzes, and there's 2 proctored exams and 1 final proctored exam. And make sure you're familiar with where the percentages are for those particular items. Alright, so exam's going to be very important. It's going to be proctored through Examity, which is a remote proctoring service. So make sure you get set up on that. Make sure you make sure you understand, I guess what I'm trying to say is, make sure you understand what you're supposed to do with Examity. And there is a file in the Examity section that will tell you how you're supposed to set yourself up to do Examity. For contacting me, a couple of ways. If it's general work questions, and it's okay for, in actual fact, I encourage you to talk amongst yourselves. So there is a general discussion forum which I suggest you use and post questions for things, anything to do with the course. If you have a particular private, individual type question that shouldn't be shared with the rest of the class, then make sure you email me that. I'll be checking email, I'll be checking the discussion boards, so please make sure that you reach out and communicate. Don't be afraid to do that, because it's very important that you keep up in the course. As I said, you can't afford to fall behind. It's one of the dangers in online courses, is that sometimes, because you're not got a set timetable where you go to class, all right, you think you can put things off. Very dangerous. Don't do that. Okay, lastly, go to the discussion area in D2L and introduce yourself, and write a short paragraph about yourself and why you are taking this course. So again, welcome to the course. Looking forward to working with you and seeing you successfully complete this course. And we're about to get going, so I'm looking forward to working with you.